today, and we are super fucking happy about it. So ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment to like and empty the space. Let's bring some more people in here to enjoy the celebration.
Yes.
The farewell party to the Savior.
Say goodbye, a farewell for this motherfucker that put the fucking video of the fucking hostage. So this is a fucking farewell for me, okay?
Because he shouldn't exist from the get-go. He should have been executed by the Mossad long time ago, and I've been asking for this for a long time. And I was talking to my commander. I'm telling him this needs to go.
I think that you need to gather all the Zios, eliminate them.
He deserves to be genocided like all the other Nazis, and he's a convicted fucking criminal. And it pissed the hell out of me. This fucking Hamas and giving them a voice after October 7, and us Jews and Israelis can live peacefully. I hate him.
Great.
I hate him.
But now you're getting hit. Iranian missiles have your entire sky lit, and you cry victory and say you didn't start this, but the whole world sees that your lies are distorted. Now you feel terror like the Palestinians. How does it feel to have bombs dropped on your civilians? You could have avoided all this if you wanted to, but humanity never expected good behavior from you Jews. What you get for all your evil deeds. Boom, 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 Tel Aviv, you brought this upon yourself. It's your time to bleed. No one believed they would strike so deep. Not Tel Aviv, but in the dead of night with no warning, the sky lit up. The world watched in celebration as the Iron Dome crashed. The balance of power began to shift. Boom, 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 Tel Aviv, this is what you get for all your evil deeds. Boom, 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 Tel Aviv, you brought this upon yourself. It's your
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me, guys. Yo, what's going on? Can you guys all hear me okay? Drop a 1 in the chat if you can. Yeah, you like the new background, yeah? You're saying it looks better. Got a green screen now, Ski Match. Thanks for tuning in. See, the only person active in the chat right now. We've got the new background. You guys like it? Got a 1. Nice. You can hear me all good. Let's double check we're live on Rumble. No, we're live on Kick. We've got the people on Kick talking. Just bear with me 2 seconds. Yeah, we're live on Rumble too. Thank you all for tuning in. Loud and clear. Barancular, thank you for tuning in, brother. We've got DYM here as well on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in, man. Of course, Ski Madge. We've got Zed Goose. We've got everyone tuning in. What area are you guys watching the stream from tonight? I know it's a bit of a late one today. Filthy Maneuver, thank you for that, brother. Nice to see you here. Yeah, what area are you guys tuned in from? You like the background, yeah? Took me a while to get it sorted. Canada in the house, shout out to you. We got a follower on Kick, that's always good to see. Nagley, thanks for going over to Kick. Yeah, it's a bit of a late stream tonight, guys. It's only gonna be like an hour long. Been out today, had a few things to do, but you know, had to get a stream in at some point. Ski Match from the UK, shout out to you, brother. Thank you as always for always being here with us. But yeah, we've got got quite a few bits to go over today. Most of the stream. Oh wait, we're just gonna read your comments quickly. You've got Dawny near Maidenhead, nice one, brother. DYM from Glasgow, nice one. So mostly we've got mainly UK people in here tonight. It's all good. Yeah, what was I gonna say? So yeah, there's a lot of good videos coming out of Israel. Israel's been getting hit hard. I think this last 24 hours has been the worst Israel has actually been hit. Get a W for that in the chat. Israel has been getting hit very hard, especially over these last 24 hours. It seems that Iran has really shown them some real, capabilities that they have. Oh yeah, Canada's here as well. Of course, we've got the Canadians in the house too. New user, you like new background, yeah? Glad you like it, man. Glad you like it. It's better than the old stuff, ain't it? A couple of people in the comments said to me they didn't like the background, so I take it all as critical advice. Had to get it all sorted. They've been hit up the wazoo. Cheap spring holiday package deals to Tel Aviv. Book now to avoid disappointment. Yeah, I don't think no one wants to visit Tel Aviv anyway, do they? I'd never go there in my life until it's fully back to being Palestine. I think if I went there nowadays, I'd probably be killed. I'm sure if you guys heard my intro at the beginning, and you can hear the Israelis talking about me, there's a couple of IDF soldiers actually saying that they would kill me if I went there. So I don't think I'll be going there. Anyway, yeah. So let's start getting in some news, I guess. Let's load up some things for you guys to sit back, grab some popcorn, and enjoy the firework display that we've been given by Iran, especially over these last 24 hours. You liked the background before, but this is much better, isn't it? Looking a bit more professional, Got my, what side is it? My fake YouTube plaque there. There it is. One day it'll be a real one. Don't worry. We're at 24k subscribers now, so on YouTube. So need to get to 100k to get that plaque. Yeah. Let's go. Right, cool. So the last 24 hours. Wait, what is it? It's day 23 of the Iran war today, and of course every day we've seen Israel getting absolutely smoked. But I think these last 24 hours they've really been getting smoked worse than any other day. It's like Iran showed them what they've really got, Yeah, you liked it before. This is nice and modern. Yeah, man, it's nice. Got my little Saviour logo behind me. It's cool, isn't it? My new house, guys. You like it, yeah? But yeah, let's get into the firework display anyway. The thank you to Iran. Let's have a look. So, about 24 hours ago, we saw Iranian ballistic missiles strike Dimona in Israel. I suppose you guys probably know Dimona is a very important place because that's where the nuclear facilities are. Let's play these clips for you guys. So yeah, we've got some big impacts there. We've got another video as well here. All from Dimona.
حاضر.
Yo!
والله طاحن. بس ليه الخبط. والله يا طاح. والله يا طاح. بس الخبط.
Oh, poor Zionists. So sad. We have... Yeah, so from the site of the Iranian missile in Dimona, it was likely targeting a shelter housing Israeli settlers, leaving dozens injured. So look, you can see the apocalyptic scenes from Israel, occupied Palestine. And yes, good point, user, it was in fact done in retaliation. It's always good to remember that. And then this is the moment the air defences completely failed to intercept an Iranian missile in Dimona. All of that American taxpayer money has gone to waste by the looks of things, because their air defence systems never seem to actually help. Oh, how unfortunate. How unfortunate. See, this is the same video we just watched, but you might not have caught it the first time. Look, you see it tried to intercept it. Oh no. Not good. Not a good day to be an Israeli settler. Got more footage here showing the Iranian missile striking Dimona.
Whoa!
Jeez.
Whoa! Abba! Whoa! Whoa! Abba!
Alarms went off a bit late there.
Wow!
Wow.
That is crazy.
Look at that.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa!
Need to watch that one more time. Look how quick that comes in.
Whoa!
Insane. Insane.
Abba!
Unlucky. Unlucky. Got more footage from Dimona after the Iranian missile strike.
קדימה, משימה חשובה, ביצוע סריקות. קדימה. ביצוע סריקות מהירות בכל הנקודות לדווח.
Exactly drastic. Wow. Wow. Not good. Not good for the Zionists anyway. Good for us. Footage also, we got more footage, shows the scale of the damage inside a building targeted by the Iranian attack in Dimona. Let's play this clip.
משה, הבית שלי מפורק, תראה, החלונות נשברו, הדלת של הבית יצאה מהמקום, החדר שלי, הכל, נפילה צמוד לבית, אני אראה לך עכשיו את הנפילה בחוץ, כל הבניין מרוסק כמעט, והנה הנפילה פה משה, משה הבית...
Yeah, it's been hit hard. Dimona got hit hard. We've got Israeli rescue services after the Iranian strike saying there's a gas leak. Evacuate the building. Not good. Not good.
דליפות גז, לפנות בניין! דליפת גז, אנחנו שרנו אותה.
Yeah, I do think personally, no, obviously the gas leak's definitely not good, but I think that is probably the, not the biggest problem. Big problem would be that the whole thing's been destroyed. Anyway, also look, like last night was such a bad night for Zionists. Such a bad night. Such a bad night. Look, an Iranian missile also hit its target directly in Eilat. Where is the Iron Dome? Good question. Where is the Iron Dome? Oh no. Yeah, fuck. God bless you, young sir, for being on the right side of all these demonic Zionist Epstein feud. Yeah, exactly, man. It's like, I was saying this the other stream the other day, that it doesn't take an expert, to see what side is good and what side is bad. We also had several buildings collapsed in the occupied Negev, with initial reports indicating injuries among Zionist settlers.
נפילה בערד ברחוב סימון.
ליד פרגור וליד כל המרכזים. וואו, איזה נפילה יש פה. נפילה בערד.
Yeah, like you said, yeah, it's starting to look like Gaza. Fortunately not quick enough, but we'll be soon, I guess. Look, this is not Gaza, to your point. This is not Gaza, this is Arad, Israel, after the Iranian missile attack. Look at these scenes. Really does remind you of something that these Zionists did themselves, doesn't it? It's funny how the universe works. What you put out in this world will certainly come back eventually. Complete chaos. Look, there's a good comment there as well. Look, live by the sword, die by the sword. Exactly that. Exactly that. Yeah, we had basically an Iranian ballistic missile struck Arad in southern Israel, causing injuries and leaving Israeli settlers trapped underneath the rubble. And Israeli media reported that at least 8 Israeli settlers were killed and over 120 were injured following the impact of an Iranian missile in Arad. Let's play the clips.
נפילה בערד, נפילה בערד.
Oh, wait a second. Good old Twitter, you know, taking its time. So we've got clip 1.
נפילה בערד, נפילה בערד ברחוב
Saw
סימון.
this one a minute ago. Is this the same one I
ליד
just played?
פרגור וליד כל
Look at that one. Oh, that is a bit graphic. That is a bit graphic. Forgot about that one. Yeah, you saw what happened anyway. Jeez. Jeez, we're on YouTube. Israeli Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich said that they will do everything to destroy the Iranian enemy and they are doing the work for the free world. Okay. Whatever you say, mate.
צפי למערכה הזו. אני לא חושב שנכון להיכנס.
Terrorist language, so we don't need to listen to him. But it doesn't matter anyway because Israel continued to burn all night. We've got another clip here.
בוער, הבניין התחיל לבור. מה שהולך פה, מה שהולך פה. חבל הזמן, חסר פה הצלה.
Complete chaos. And then you thought that was it, guys? No, that was not it. Actually, no, I don't know why it's all muddled up in order. This is from last night as well. So a barrage of Iranian missiles shook buildings and shattered windows during the attack. Hope the dogs are okay though. Of course, we all love dogs. Oh man. Oh, that's loud. Let's run that and play it again though, because that is crazy footage. Insane, yeah, I hope the dog is okay though. And then this morning, you know, Israel thought that was it and they thought they had a bad enough night. No, the missile attacks did not stop, as this morning we saw them continue targeting Tel Aviv. Let's play this clip for you guys. So we saw clusters fall on Tel Aviv this morning. No sound on this one. Damn. So lucky, weren't he, really, that tree was there. Lucky it hit the tree. Slow it down, yeah, look. Damn it. That tree definitely broke the impact of that one. Quick one, does any of you guys want to be a moderator? Let me know in the comments quickly. Any of you guys want to be moderator? Let me know. You can be moderator. You know, we've got some Zionists in the chat by the looks that we need to get rid of. I can't do it on my computer at the same time. So, first come, first serve. Who wants to be a moderator? Of course, you know, yeah, you can't be a Zionist, obviously. Any of you want to be moderators? I know there's a little delay. Let me double check on my phone. We need a moderator. And your job as a moderator is to remove these Zionist terrorist supporters. Yeah, like this guy. Yeah, I'll have to remove him myself if no one wants to do it. I'll be mod. Nice one, maneuver. You can be moderator. Can you there you go, you're moderator now. Can you remove the Zionist terrorists? No worries, Ski March, and we'll make Chris as well. Wait, Chris, are you? Yep, no, you're good. Yep, Chris, you can be moderator too. So yeah, just remove that terrorist supporter up if you see him. The guy saying F Iran, all this nonsense. You guys are both moderators. Thank you guys. Thank you. See, there he is. Look, talking his nonsense. Get rid of him. Remove him. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back into it. So we saw the cluster munitions fall on Tel Aviv, and we saw also this morning. I don't know why it's all muddled up. I need to give it a refresh actually, because we're going a bit out of order. I usually put them in like chronological order, so stuff from last night comes first, and then we work our way down to today. For some reason it's glitching out. What happened to my other YouTube channel? This is the same channel, brother. We're still doing the street interviews as well. They just don't seem to get the views that they used to get anymore. I usually go out on the weekends recording, and this weekend I didn't go out recording. This week we didn't go out recording, but we'll be doing street interviews next time. London Lady, no one's removed you. Yeah, smash the like, guys. I appreciate that. Yes, nice one, Maneuver. Yeah, London Lady. No one ever banned London Lady, by the way. She's great. She's always here. I don't know. No one should have banned you. I haven't had any moderators active in this chat for a few days, so I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, we can still see you, London Lady. Don't worry. But yeah, street interviews. We'll be going back to doing them shortly. In a couple of weeks, maybe. We've got. I'm gonna do a Jewish episode again. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. I don't know why it was a bit muddled up. So we'll continue with last night. We saw someone removed your comment. I offered to be mod, but one of the mods must have removed it. I don't know. London Lady, you can definitely be mod as well. We've got 68 people in here now. Yeah, the FZ guy is definitely a Zionist. What? I didn't make him a moderator though, did I? No, I didn't make him a moderator. The London Lady, yeah, of course, you can definitely be a moderator. I'll make you one now. You're always here as well. So we've got 3 new mods. Shout out to the new mods. Thank you guys. 67 people in here. Let's go. Let's go. So, last night, some more footage from Israel. Good night, Israel. We got hit hard last night. Yeah, not a good day to be a Zionist terrorist. I don't think it's ever a good day, but, you know. And then we had David Icke, the legend David Icke, quote tweeted our tweet. And he said, Dimona is home to the notorious Israel nuclear research facility that develops the nuclear weapons they won't officially admit to having. The US even had a long time don't ask, don't tell agreement with the Israeli government that Israel did not admit to possessing nuclear weapons and the US did not ask. So yeah, W David Icke, and he's speaking facts there. Yeah, thank you guys. Everyone smash the like, share the stream. Remember you guys to go follow me on Kick as well. It's in the pinned tweet. It's in the pinned comment, sorry. Yeah, Saturday Don Casino. I'm going to call you that from now on, man, instead of Tommy. I like your name, man. Yeah, we've got the green screen now, Don. Look, you like the background now. We've got the Saviour sign behind us. Yeah, sweet. But yeah, and we also saw aerial footage showing the massive destruction in Arad, east of the Negev, after Iran's heaviest strike since the war begun. So yeah, crazy. Look at this footage, guys. Got no sound, but jeez, looks like what they did to Gaza. Bit of karma has come back around. It's definitely karma. I mean, you can't ever feel bad for this, can you? Like, who's feeling bad for the Zionists after all they've been doing all this time? Who? Yeah, I don't know. Crazy. Crazy scenes. Crazy scenes. Jeez, 82 people watching live on YouTube. Thank you guys. Maybe it's a good time of day to do this stream at this time. Never had that many people at once. And we saw Maya. See, look, it's glitching out. Look, I don't know what is going on. Like, it's just muddling up all my posts. Like, it's all over the place. I have to refresh it again. Stupid fucking Twitter. Israel's the worst regime in history of mankind. Unkind, yeah. Exactly that. Yeah, it is karma. I don't know what's going on. We're going to try again, take 3 to get this to work in the right order. So, we saw this, so it's done it again, ain't it? It's done it again. It's done it again. Oh, this is a nightmare. Right, so we're going to have to try and get our way through this. So I think that's all from last night. I just don't understand why Twitter does this. It like glitches out. You know, like it's meant to be in chronological order and it's just like putting them all in the wrong order. I want to try removing the ones that we've spoken about. Subscribe on YouTube, thank you, brother. Just remove all the ones we've spoken about. It's because I've got too many bookmarks, I think, in this. Twitter's a bit weird like that. If you have too many bookmarks, it just glitches out. You know what I mean? Don't want it all messing up our stories. Hopefully if we give it a refresh now, it'll be alright. Should be in the game, guys. 87, is that 87 or 82? Jesus, loads of you guys, isn't it? Chris Cox, Trump and Netanyahu should be awarded a certificate for graduation from the Find Out University. I agree. Hey guys, moderators, get rid of FSXVD. Still here, he's just talking nonsense. Talking absolute propaganda nonsense. So cool. Hopefully it works now. Yeah, so the mayor of Arad in the occupied territory said about 150 families have been displaced from the neighborhood targeted by the Iranian rocket attack. Oh no, isn't that what you guys done to the people of Gaza? Only 150? Is that it? How many people was displaced from Gaza? Hundreds of thousands. And we had Ben Gavir, back from the dead, appeared on the scene in Arad, which was hit heavily by an Iranian missile strike. And he says that the Iranians must continue to be crushed until the end. He also said that there is a great miracle in the situation. I think it's in terrorist language. Yeah, of course it's in terrorist language, but he's basically crying. He's crying about what Iran have done in self-defense. And, you know, classic. Look at this guy commented on my post. So yeah, we got. Oh yeah, so I don't know why these posts ain't showing up. So yeah, we had some more scenes from Israel last night. Nice one, Chris. Nice one, London lady.
אפשר להגיד שהמבנה הציבורי שנמצא פה לידינו זה בעצם מועדונית לילדים בשעות אחרי הצהריים. כנראה שלא יהיה להם לאן לבוא בזמן הקרוב.
יש לך ממש נוף כאן לנפילה.
Yeah, Israel's fucked. And yeah, guys, it's good that you can time them out. Yeah, you don't even have to ban them out the live. You can just time them out so they can't talk. They can still watch if they want. They can watch their city be destroyed. Yeah, not a good day to be a Zionist terrorist. And yeah, look, remember when Trump said that? Iran's run out of missiles? Doesn't look like it, does it? Does it look like they've run out of missiles? I'd say not. What else have we got? So yeah, explosions. So yeah, so this is where we should have started earlier. So if Israelis thought that was it last night, you know, it's going to calm down. You know, oh, Iran have already hit us so hard. They've hit Dimona, they've hit Tel Aviv, they've hit all these places. Surely now, you know, that's enough for at least 24 hours, you know. Maybe they'll give us a break. No, that was wrong. And Iran carried on the missile strikes throughout all the morning as well. all the way up till now. We're gonna go over it all. So yeah, explosions were reported in Tel Aviv this morning following the arrival of more Iranian missiles. Yes.
Why? עיוותים. הגשם נרטב. הנה. Wow.
Yeah. 90 people on YouTube today. That's a lot, man. Shout out to you guys on YouTube. Shout out to you, Gorak, on Kick as well. That's my big request to all 90 of you watching on YouTube. Please just click the pinned post on my YouTube and go follow me on Kick. Try to join us over there as well. It's better. No, I'm not a Muslim, Laz. Yes, Gorak, you came from YouTube. That's what I mean. Everyone do what Gorak done, man. Comes from YouTube to Kick. Yeah, more sins from Arad in Israel this morning, aka occupied Palestine. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, is it? Got some destroyed, like they've got the terrorists on the wall. Yeah, it's looking a bit like Gaza, man. It's like the universe works in mysterious ways, you know. Thank you, brother. Great videos. Wahid, your first time joining us on the stream. Shout out to you, mate. Glad you like the street interviews too. We've got a good morning video for Israel. You know, got to say good morning to the Zionists. Remind them of what's happened. Yeah, it's the same. We just saw a picture of that a minute ago. And we've got the Iron Dome. One of the houses in Tel Aviv is on fire after being hit by an Iranian missile. W. Big W.
בהם. וואי, זה בלגן.
The irony dome, exactly. They're saying that Iran's missiles can reach London now. Is this as is trying to rope UK into the war scare tactics? My personal opinion on that is that maybe they can reach London, you know. Don't ever underestimate the Iranians, but it is definitely a scare tactic. They're trying to convince the public that we've got to take out Iran, because if we don't, they're going to hit us first. Same reason that Trump said, oh, the reason why I started this war is because they was going to hit us first. So it's all like, it's to start the false flag, and that's what I was going to say as well. There might be a false flag attack, you know. Maybe they're planning something like that, so something gets hit in the UK randomly, weren't Iran that done it, and then they'll put the blame onto Iran and say, look, we told you they've got missiles that can hit the UK, and now they've done it. So I feel like it's part of the setup. I hope not, but you know, wouldn't surprise me with these Zionists. Yeah, yes, thank you. Yeah, everyone follow us on Kick too. I didn't notice the A. What do you mean? Oh, Wahida. Yeah, sorry, my bad. But yeah, definitely some scare tactics going on. What else have we got? Yeah, this is not Gaza, this is Israel Dimona after an Iranian missile strike last night. I mean, look at this, look at these images. Thought they ran out of missiles. Thought that Iran was weak and they wasn't gonna, you know, they were slowing down. Doesn't look like they have, does it? They're definitely increasing the pace. 7 illegal settlers were injured in Iran's last missile strikes on central Israel. Yeah, loads of settlers have been injured. Hello Jazz, thanks for tuning in as well. All they do is lie and steal, exactly that, Drastic. And then look, we had this little bitch, this little Zionist bitch crying about everyone celebrating. Sad night in Israel, pray. Aww. Look at how many anti-Semites are posting and responding to my post. It's unbelievable that Iran's murderous regime is receiving such support. I mean, never forget when the sadistic Israelis enjoyed watching Gaza being bombed. Remember? Who remembers this? So yeah, we will laugh. You know, you get what you give in this world, unfortunately. Yeah. No worries, Jazz, your job is safe. We've got, yeah, you're always safe with us, Jazz. Don't you dare worry about that. Yeah. And Netanyahu said Iran must be wiped out because they are attacking Israeli civilians. Okay. We also saw more strikes in Tel Aviv 13 hours ago. So sad. So sad. And we saw an Iranian missile target Road 44, which is one of the largest roads in central Israel. Yeah, big fire there. And we've got Netanyahu, of course, trying to drag other countries into war against Iran. He said it's time to see the leaders of other countries join. Some of them are beginning to move in that direction. I thought these guys had the war handled, you know. I thought they didn't need any help. I think it's in terrorist language.
The last 48 hours.
Oh, it's not. It's not in terrorist language. Just play the clip.
That Iran endangers the entire world in the last 48 hours. The last 48 hours, Iran targeted a civilian area. They're doing that as a mass murder weapon. Luckily, no one was killed, but that's due to luck, not their intention. Their intention is to murder civilians.
Yeah.
Second, they fired on Jerusalem, right next to the holy sites of the three monotheistic faiths. The Western Wall, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and the Al-Aqsa Mosque. And by dint of a miracle again, none of them were hurt, but they were targeting the holy sites of the three major monotheistic religions. Third, they fired an intercontinental ballistic missile on Diego Garcia. That's 4,000 kilometers. I've been warning all the time. They have now the capacity to reach deep into Europe. They already have fired on European countries, Cyprus. They are putting everyone in their sights. And fourth, they're stopping a maritime international route, energy route, and trying to blackmail the entire world. What more proof do you need that this regime that threatens the entire world has to be stopped? Israel and the United States are working together for the entire world. And it's time to see the leaders of the rest of the countries join up. I'm happy to say that I can see some of them beginning to move in that direction, but more is needed. President Trump's call to have the international community confront this terrorist, fanatic regime of zealots, that is a call not only for the security of America and the security of Israel, it's for the security of the entire world. And it's time for them to act.
Sir, what will your response be to this attack on Israeli civilians?
We're responding with great force, but not on civilians.
Thank you, go-getter.
We're going after the IRGC, this criminal gang, and we're going after them personally, their leaders, their installations, their economic assets. We're going after them very strongly.
What does victory look like in this campaign?
Well, we've defined two clear goals. One is to break completely their nuclear program, break completely their missile program, break completely their capacity to produce the components for both of these programs. We're well on our way on achieving it. We've also set a goal of creating conditions for the Iranian people to overthrow this tyranny that is tormented them and made life miserable, and is making life miserable for the entire world. And I hope we achieve that too.
Overnight, President Trump said...
Yeah, 96 people on YouTube, man. Nearly at 100. It's a big stream today. Thank you, guys. Yeah, isn't it a shame that Iran could have done the funniest thing, you know? Iran could have done the funniest thing in that interview. Could have made the world happy, but, you know. This is the moment an Iranian projectile fell on the Or Yehuda area in central occupied Palestine. Let's play this video. Ow. The Zionists really can't catch a break lately. How sad. How sad. We saw this terrorist speaking terrorist language. You don't need to listen to that. But he's just basically crying, saying that Smotrich says they will do everything to destroy the Iranian enemy and they are doing the work for the free world. Okay. Whatever you say, buddy. Yeah, and I share this. Like, what is wrong with these Israeli settlers? Look at this. What is wrong with these people? Let's play this clip.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Allah Akbar.
Okay, average day in Israel, I guess. Yeah. Also, guys, as well. I don't know if you've seen it. I haven't got it pinned, but I've set up the TTS now. No one's done the TTS yet. The TTS is like, that means text to speech, for those of you that don't know. And I'm going to post it in the comments again now. And you can have your super chat read out by an AI robot thing if you want to. It's £10 minimum. You know, I know some of you guys like sending super chats. I think they weren't working lately as well, so you can use that link if you want. If you want to have the text run out, if any of you wants to be the first one to do it. But yeah, we saw clusters fall on Tel Aviv, and also just an hour ago, it still carries on. An Iranian missile was heading towards Nahariya while the Israeli air defences continued sleeping. Yeah. Suppose them air defences were a waste of the American taxpayers' money. And yeah, you know, you guys might think, oh no, the show's over. Well, as we speak, Israel is still getting hit by Iran, and you know, they're not the only people that are hitting Israel, because also Hezbollah have been hitting Israel. So I'm just reading your comments. Oh look, we've got got them on Kick now. They've infiltrated Kick, the Zionists. And there's a Kick moderator. Who wants to be a Kick moderator? Anyone want to be a Kick moderator? And time this guy up for one day. Goodbye. See you later. Yeah. Oh, what's that? Oh, where's my screen? £2 from Sean Hurl. Thank you, brother. Your friend in Lebanon is still breathing. Big W. Big W. Big W. Of course, Sean. Was that you that spoke to me the other day about that as well? I think it was yourself, wasn't it? Yeah, good to hear though, man. Good to hear. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, Iran are not the only people that are hitting Israel, because Hezbollah have also been giving Israel a hard time. Let's have a look at what we've got from over there. So, we have footage the moment a missile from Lebanon hits its target in Israel. So, you know, it was already bad enough for the Zionists, but unfortunately they can't get a break. Let's play the video. Wow. Big boom. Let's play that one again. Big bang there. Yeah, nice to hear, Sean, brother. And we saw an Israeli settler was killed inside his vehicle after a Hezbollah missile targeted the Galilee. The Galilee? The Galilee? Yeah, what a shame. And we had another bit of footage from it. Israeli ambulance crews are trying to recover the body of a settler but from inside the burning vehicle. So complete chaos, man. It's really been a bad 24 hours for Israel. So yeah, Israel is literally burning. Everything in Israel is burning. But of course, you know, what does Israel do in return after their soldiers and their illegals get hit? They target civilians in Lebanon, you know. The thing is about Lebanon as well, like the Lebanese government doesn't even agree with Hezbollah, but still Israel will just target Lebanese citizens, you know. So a missile from Israel hit Casimir Bridge over the Litani River in southern Lebanon. Let's play this clip. That is terrorism. Jeez. 2 clusters. Is that clusters that came off it? Let's play that again. Yeah, look there. Damn. I hope they understand why the world has zero sympathy for them. Exactly. They must know, you know. Surely they do. What is that on my screen? Oh, it's from the video. I was planning a trip to Yemen, island of Socotra, but Zionist ruined my plans. Yeah, I know. It's a shame. Sorry. I'd love to visit Yemen, or Lebanon, or Gaza. I'd love to visit all of them. But anyway, the strikes carried on anyway, because a Hezbollah drone was spotted today flying over the sky over Israel in the Galilee. So Hezbollah didn't slow down. The drone there. And also Hezbollah released footage showing the downing of an Israeli Hermes 450 Zik drone in southern Lebanon. But yeah, Hezbollah clearly aren't backing down. Also, this was the Israeli settler who was killed earlier today after a Hezbollah missile struck his vehicle. Picture of the man there. And the Israeli army spokesperson announced 7 soldiers were injured at the Lebanon border after a suicide drone crash and an operational incident. So that was literally an hour ago. So these Zionists, they really can't get a break right now, you know. Does anyone feel bad for him? Anyone? Yeah, remember you guys also to follow me on Kick too. It's very important. Yeah, onto some other bits. What should we go to now? So yeah, we'll go to some stuff from the we'll go to some stuff from the Iranians. So some stuff from Iranians. 23 days of war, and Iran looks stronger than ever. In fact, the last 24 hours, I'd actually argue that has been where they've looked the strongest. You know, despite all the losses that they've suffered, despite all of the innocent lives that have been killed by the American and the Israeli terrorists, Iran still looks stronger than ever, and they don't look like they're backing down and they don't look like they're losing this war anytime soon. Let's show you some stuff from the Iranians. So, Iran's Hatam al-Anbiya headquarters made a statement, and they said the battlefield will become narrower and tougher for the enemy. Intelligence and operational commanders of the armed forces, after monitoring, examining, and fully identifying the enemy's vulnerabilities during the first 3 weeks of the war, have introduced new offensive tactics and more advanced systems for the new round of impactful operations into the battlefield. The battlefield will become narrower and tougher for the enemy, God willing. So yeah, does it sound like they're scared or anything? Unfortunately, I can't translate that. But yeah, the Gulf's well and truly finished. Israel's cooked and all. After this, America done for. Iran walks away victorious, even bleeding the battlefield. Russia cleans up Ukraine sharpish once that oil money lands. Exactly, man. It's the West is definitely losing on all battlefronts right now. But Iran's Mir warned that even the smallest attack on the electrical infrastructure of the Islamic Republic of Iran would plunge the entire region into darkness. So yeah, we've got a lot of threats coming out from Trump. We're going to get into that a bit more in a minute. But basically Trump's saying that he's giving Iran 48 hours to allow passage, like to stop the blockade of the Strait of Hormuz, or he's threatening to hit their nuclear facilities and also their electrical infrastructures. So I don't think Iran's gonna give in to that demand, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But you know, won't put it past Trump, because Trump is a terrorist. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Sean, no, I didn't. I did have a quick look on our page, but I don't remember what the video you said that she mentioned me in it. After, if you can remind me, I'll watch it tonight after the stream. Iranian air defences also shot down an F-15 fighter jet near Hormuz Island after it was intercepted over the southern coast. And do you remember they've been taking down a lot of jets lately, ain't they? Iran, you know. Wow, there it goes. Yeah. Iran's parliament speaker Ghalibaf came out with a tweet, and he said, immediately after the power plants and infrastructure in our country are targeted, the critical infrastructure, energy infrastructure and oil facilities throughout the region will be considered legitimate targets and will be destroyed in an irreversible manner, and the price of oil will remain high for a very long time. And throw down what is in your right hand, it will swallow up what they have made. Damn. Doesn't look like Iran is scared of these American terrorists, does it? You know? We saw the IRGC also released footage today showing Wave 74 of launches targeting the US Sultan Air Base, the US 5th Fleet and commander positions using Imad, Fatah, Kia missiles and drones. So they keep, you know, blessing us with all this footage. You know, so much footage, even though apparently they've got no missiles left. Thank you, Baranklia, with a £5. Is that a super chat? No, that's a sticker. Is it a sticker? I can never see the stickers. The stickers don't make an alert for some reason. Let me check on my phone. Yeah, it's a sticker, man. Thank you for that, brother. Appreciate that a lot. Yeah, thank you.
المؤمنين يا أمير المؤمنين.
Exactly that, colour me bad. Thanks for being on kick as always as well. Another anti-Zionist pill administered. Talking of anti-Zionist missiles, you're going to see some cool ones in a minute. We had some base Kashmiris come out, and they're showing their support for Iran by donating jewellery and gold. Remember, we saw the woman in Iran doing this as well. They were selling their gold and jewellery and everything like that to help fund the country's missiles, which is an amazing gesture. Yeah, look, they're all donating all their stuff. So W for the Kashmiris. W for the Kashmiris. Iran also announced it shifted its military doctrine from defensive to offensive and adjusted its tactics accordingly. Another W. We said that a minute ago as well, didn't we? Thanks for subscribing on YouTube. We said that a minute ago as well, that you know, they've definitely changed their game plan. You know, Iran are definitely hitting them a lot harder in these last 24 hours than I think we've seen since the start of the war. So yeah, interesting to see how this plays out, if they'll keep this offensive sort of strategy. Iran's President Masoud Pezeshkian came out with a statement on Twitter, and he said, "The illusion of erasing Iran from the map shows desperation against the will of a history-making nation. Threats and terror only strengthen our unity. The Strait of Hormuz is open to all except those who violate our soil. We firmly confront delirious threats on the battlefield." W. Jazz said, "No new wars. I think the West has an illusion of democracy. The Western democracy is capitalism / corruption." I agree. Yeah, free Kashmir, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm not really too educated on the Kashmir stuff. I know it's like a dispute going on between the Indians and Pakistanis. I had a couple of people try to explain it to me, but I haven't ever really looked into that one too much. Maybe I should. Couple of Burks, thanks for tuning in, brother. And also the IRGC released more footage of dozens of drones being launched against US and Israeli interests. Yeah, they keep blessing us with all this footage, don't they? Definitely showing us that they're not weak, like the Americans keep claiming. And we've got another video. So look, it's actually a popular movement that's started in Kashmir, where Muslim women are donating their gold and money to Iran. So we've got a couple of clips as well. Yeah, so we've got that video there, and we've got another one. People in Kashmir continue to donate money and valuable personal possessions to support Iran amid the ongoing war with the US and Israel. So W for the Kashmiris. W for the Kashmiris. Yeah, will Trump's 48 hours deadline pass without Iran's surrender? I don't think Iran are surrendering, definitely not. Thank you, user. Nice. Thank you as also, man, for always being in the streams, you know, helping support us. And then look, we've got a couple of based Iranian missiles. So Iranians are putting stickers of Pedro Sanchez on missiles, showing his quote that criticizes the war against Iran while thanking him. He said, "Of course this war is not illegal, but also inhumane. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister." Thank you, Prime Minister. So yeah, I mean, Spain, you know, we've been saying how much W Spain's been having lately. They always seem to be on the right side of history. And yeah, the Iranians are showing their appreciation for that. And also, Iran displayed a drone with a smiling face as it launched at Israel. What was that one they done before? They said in memory of the victims of Epstein Island. They done the one saying this is a vaccine for all the paedophiles. Yeah, we've been seeing some base missiles coming out from Iran. So yeah, W for those guys. Definitely doesn't look like they're running out of them, does it? You know, they're putting they're putting smiley faces on them a lot. We've got a few other bits to go over. Some stuff from the American terrorists. Trump the terrorists, all those sort of things. Only a few bits, but we'll go over it anyway. So, Trump says that the United States of America will hit and obliterate Iran's various power plants, starting with the biggest one first, if Iran doesn't fully open the Strait of Hormuz without threat within 48 hours from this exact point in time. Wonder if he does it. Oh yeah, of course, Red Spur. They done the one of Rachel Corrie as well. I forgot about that. Yeah, big W for Iran. So Trump said, if Iran doesn't fully open without threat the Strait of Hormuz within 48 hours from this exact point in time, the United States of America will hit and obliterate their various power plants, starting with the biggest one first. Thank you for your attention. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Gotta press that button again, man. Trump the terrorist. And the spokesperson of Hatam al-Anbiya's central headquarters sent a message back to President Trump, and he said, if US threats are carried out, all similar companies in the region in which Americans hold shares will be completely destroyed. If US threats are carried out, power stations in countries of the region that host US bases will be a legitimate target for us. So it doesn't look like the Iranians are scared one bit, you know. Wonder if Trump will follow through on his claims. According to a CBS poll, 60% of Americans are against launching military action in Iran. I mean, to me, that sounds like that's not a lot. You know, that means 40% of Americans are actually supporting it, which is crazy to me. It's crazy. I don't know how they got them stats though, to be fair. And according to Israeli estimates, the Kurds have rejected all US offers to fight against the Iranian regime during this war. The reason is Americans' past abandonment of the Kurds in Syria. No one wants to support the Americans. Have you noticed that? The Americans have been begging other countries to get involved, keep hinting that, you know, they have a duty and all this, but no one wants to get involved because no one wants to be part of the reason why we're dragged into world war. And I'm pretty sure most people, you know, most people can see that this is not right, what's going on. Why are you going to support Israel and America? Known terrorists, you know? But yeah, even the Kurds are rejecting it due to, you know, things that have happened in the past. Yeah. Iran's Vice President Esmail Asfani made a statement, sorry. And he said, before Trump threatens us with the destruction of electricity and infrastructure, it would be better for the settlers and the countries hosting the enemies to charge their mobile phones and stock up on water. Oh, that's a funny one. That's a funny tweet. I mean, it's right though, isn't he? It's right. They're not the only ones that can... Americans ain't the only ones that can put these threats out, you know? Yeah, he's probably just bluffing. And... so the US envoy to the UN told CBS that Trump is serious and will start destroying one of Iran's largest power plants. Trump, with a message to Israeli Channel 13, said, "You will soon know what will happen regarding the warning to power stations in Iran, and the outcome will be very good. There will be a complete destruction of Iran, and this will succeed perfectly. NATO countries are doing nothing, and this is very regrettable. Iran has been very bad for 47 years, and now it's getting the punishment that it deserves." Okay, remember when he was saying all this stuff about, oh, we need to free Iran, we need to help the people there? Doesn't seem like he cares about that now when he's threatening to bomb their fucking power plants, does it? And Iran's military spokesperson delivered a message in English to Trump. He said, "Hey Trump, you're fired. You're familiar with this sentence. Thank you for your attention to this matter. The central headquarters of Hatam al-Anbiya. How funny. I think this one is in English, this one.
You are fired.
Yeah. This guy's funny, man. This guy's funny.
You are fired. You are familiar with this sentence. Thank you for your attention to this matter. The central headquarters of Khatam al-Anbiya. بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. نظامیان دشمن، همانها که فرار را برقرار ترجیح می‌دهند، همان اربابان شکست‌های متوالی که مردم مسلمان منطقه را سپر انسانی خود قرار می‌دهند، ترسی را در سلول خود می‌بینند تا موعد اصابت‌های ما فرا برسد و حتی قبل از اصابت از ترس خلاص شوند و این سزای هر دشمنی است که به امنیت مردم ما نگاه سو داشته باشد. احترام. You are fired. You are familiar with this sentence. Thank you for your attention to this matter. The central headquarters of Khatam al-Anbiya.
W, man. W. And also we saw Joe Kent. Joe Kent cautioned that further escalation, particularly any development of US forces to Karg Island, which is Iran's major oil hub, would be a serious error. He said it would essentially be giving Iran a bunch of hostages on an island that they could barrage with drones and missiles. Yeah, I mean, Joe Kent's been doing great work as well, you know, lately. He's playing a very important job, I'd say. I mean, I know some of you guys don't trust him, but I feel like he's waking, you know, a lot of but a lot of pro-MAGA people up to what's actually going on with Israel. Yeah, I don't know why this is trending. Stay strong, Trump. What is this? Why is Trump stay strong Trump trending? Love Mars or fuck that pedophile? Exactly, man. I don't know what this is about. Who knows? Some nonsense. And a couple bits that kind of time with America regarding the Strait of Hormuz. So Russian's Foreign Minister Lavrov came out and said the United States has officially declared that it is only concerned with its own interests. They are no longer hiding the fact that this is for oil. It's a good point. It's in Russian, so I have to translate it for you guys. He said the United States has officially declared that no one gives them orders. They care only about their own well-being, and they are ready to defend this well-being by any means necessary, including coups, assassinations of the leaders of countries that have the natural resources the Americans need, or kidnappings. Both Venezuela and Iran, our American colleagues, are no longer hiding the fact that it is oil. They have a doctrine of dominance in global energy markets. So yeah, W. Lavrov, man, and he's speaking facts. They don't even try to hide it anymore. You know, they used to always try and sell us this lie of why they're going to war. It's like they're not even bothered about it anymore. They know that everyone knows the real reason, you know. A senior Iranian official told Al Jazeera that any escalation by the enemy will trigger unprecedented measures in the Strait of Hormuz. He added that all options remain open and any attack on Iranian infrastructure will cause widespread destruction of critical assets in Israel. Yeah. Not a good day. You know, don't fuck with Iran. So yeah, we saw, obviously Trump said that the United States of America will hit and obliterate Iran's power plants, and in response to that, they asked Netanyahu about it. Question raised over whether Netanyahu would support Trump in striking Iran's power grid if the Strait of Hormuz is not reopened, and he said, I think President Trump knows exactly what he's doing, adding, whatever we do together. So yeah, he's basically saying that it's all done together. And remember the other day as well when Trump tried to say, Israel went behind our back when they lashed out. That's what he said. They lashed out and struck Iran's gas fields, and Netanyahu's basically telling you, that's not true, because they do everything together.
Trump said that if in 48 hours the Iranians don't open the Strait of Hormuz, that there will be strikes against the power grids in Iran. Will you participate in those strikes, and what do you think should happen next in this campaign?
I think President Trump knows exactly what he's doing, and whatever we do together. and as far as possible in confidence. Thank you.
Trump said
Yeah.
Trump is terrorist!
Trump's terrorist, Netanyahu's a terrorist. Thanks, Tariq. And Iran's Revolutionary Guards threaten the Strait of Hormuz will be completely closed if Trump carries out threats to target Iran's energy facilities. So it'll be interesting to see how this all turns out, you know. And Iran is also moving to profit from its control of the Strait of Hormuz by deciding who can pass and potentially charging up to $2 million per tanker. Not a good day if you're on the wrong side of history, is it? You know, if you're supporting the Americans and the Israeli terrorists, then you know, you're probably going to be charged a lot of money for being allowed to pass the Strait of Hormuz without getting hit. I missed a super chat from Izzy. Did I? It should have come up on the screen. Did it come up? Rose Online, you're Israeli. What do you think about this? Then let's test you out. Oh, I did miss a super chat. I'm still holding out hope that Iran will let us pay them to add our own personal messages to the missiles. Yeah, shout out to you, Izzy. Thank you so much for that super chat. I don't know how it didn't come up. It didn't come up for some reason. That's so weird. So weird. Thank you so much. It's a good message. No, I agree. That would be based if we could do that. Thank you, user, as well, for letting me know about that. would be based, wouldn't it? Rose Online, I'm Israeli, by the way. I'm a terrorist. Listen, what do you support? You know, tell us what your thoughts are being an Israeli, then, and we can decide. Oh, you like the apartment now, vintage? Yeah, moved out, didn't I? A couple of bits from the Gulf, only like a few posts, like 3 posts. Saudi Arabia ordered all Iranian embassy staff to leave the country within 24 hours. Wonder what they're planning. And Iran issued warnings for the residents in parts of Doha, Qatar, advising evacuation. And also the UAE, Abdullah bin Zayed, who's UAE's foreign minister, has labelled Iran as terrorists. He lashes out at former French ambassador to Washington, Gerard Aroud, over his criticism of the UAE's increasing dependence on the US for its security. Because Gerard said, strange, it means deepening your dependence on a country that has led yours into a disastrous conflict without caring about your interests. And he said, we will never be blackmailed by terrorists. Oh, let's show them what side they're on, aren't they? Yeah. And on to the last part of today, we've got a few bits from Palestine. Start off with quite an amazing video. We saw flowers have begun to sprout above the graves of Gaza's martyrs. It's a very interesting way that nature's moving, you know? Let's play this video. Yeah, that's a great video, isn't it? Exactly that. They probably would say they're from occupied Palestine if they was half based, you know. We'll just say they're from Palestine. And so yeah, the new Abu Ubaidah, the new military spokesman of Hamas, has made a it's a bit graphic, that bit. Is there a way I can hide it? You can't see it there really. Yeah, so the military spokesman of Hamas, Abu Ubaidah, said, "We look with great pride at the powerful missile strikes carried out by the Iranian Revolutionary Guards this evening, targeting areas deep within the criminal enemy entity using new tactics which resulted in dozens of deaths and injuries. We consider this as a natural response not only to the Zionist American aggression against Iran, but also to the ongoing genocide against our Palestinian people in Gaza." He also said, The Nazi Zionist enemy understands only the language of force and an eye for an eye. Making it pay a heavy price is what will compel it to stop its aggression. Without that, it will continue its rampage, targeting our Arab and Islamic countries one by one. So yeah, it looks like, of course, Palestinians are on the side of Iran. No surprise there. And a Palestinian police officer. So of course, guys, as well, you have to remember the whole time this Iran war is going on, Israel is still striking Gaza, Palestine, and yeah, it's unfortunate that this is kind of provided like a blanket cover for what's going on there. The genocide is still ongoing. It's still getting killed out there. And just today, Palestinian police officers were killed in an Israeli strike on a police car a short while ago in central Gaza. So yeah, look what Israel is still doing in Gaza at the same time. Very graphic there, I can't really show that. And yeah, you can see footage from where the car was hit, unfortunately. And one last thing, the spokesperson of the central headquarters of Hatam al-Anbiya sent a message to the Palestinians, especially in Gaza. And he said, "In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, to the Muslim brothers of the region and our dear ones in the land of Palestine, especially patient Gaza, today from the Islamic Republic of Iran, we speak to you with sincere words from the heart, words of loyalty, affection and brotherhood. The Islamic Ummah and the Palestinian nation have always been alive in the conscience of the people of the Islamic Iran, and their name from the very first days of the victory of the revolution has been like a flag for a right that never falls and for a nation that no matter how heavy the hardships are, cannot be worn down. And no matter how severe the events, its will is not broken, has been imprinted in our awareness. We tell you today that we are not fighting only to defend ourselves, nor just to avenge our own martyrs, but to defend the oppression of the Islamic Ummah and the Palestinian nation and its martyrs who have a firm and deep-rooted share in this stance. Palestine has never been the issue of a single nation alone. Rather, it has always been, and will always be, the issue of dignity, rights and justice, and the issue of the entire Islamic Ummah. O Islamic Ummah and O people of Palestine, do not think that you are alone in this field of struggle against the upsurging Zionist regime. We are with you, bound by a covenant that does not change and a position that does not weaken. You are the nation of return and dignity, a nation that knows how to be patient, knows how to remain steadfast, and knows how to preserve its rights from generation to generation. We pledge to you that on this path we will stand firmly by your side until the right reaches its rightful owners, and dear Palestine returns free and proud to its original owners. Peace, mercy, and blessings of God be upon you." So that'd be Iran, man. Always stood with Palestine. Always stood with Palestine. What's going on in the chat? I can't even see. Oh yeah, Rose is just talking nonsense. Of course, they come in and say, "Oh, I'm from Israel. What's wrong with me?" And then, yeah, this is what's wrong with people like you. Yeah, taxi for Rose. Nice one, London lady. Yeah, but yeah, so guys, that's pretty much it anyway. It's getting late. Got to get up early tomorrow, but we'll be back tomorrow for a stream. It'll be a bit earlier, maybe at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, around that sort of time. I appreciate you all tuning in today, and see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks to the mods and everyone else as well, and everyone on Kick. Thanks guys, remember to follow me on Kick as well. The link is in the comments, it's in the pinned comment. See you all later. Thank you.
Today we are super fucking happy about it. So ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment to like and empty the space. Let's bring some more people in here to enjoy the celebration.
Yes.
The farewell party to the Savior.
Say goodbye, a farewell for this motherfucker that put the fucking video of the fucking hostage. So this is a fucking farewell for me, okay?
Because he shouldn't exist from the get-go. He should have been executed by the Mossad long time ago, and I've been asking for this for a long time. I was talking to my commander, I'm telling him this needs to go.
I think that you need to gather all the Zions, eliminate them.
He deserves to be genocided like all the other Nazis, and he's a convicted fucking criminal. And they pissed the hell out of me. This fucking Hamas and giving them a voice after October 7, and us Jews and Israelis can live peacefully. I hate him.
Great.
I hate him.